So I'm trying so much to set up the audio. Please let me know if you can hear me on other platforms. Let me know if you can hear me on other platforms. It's very important that you hear me on YouTube. Please. I can see my microphone here. It's working. So, all right. I was saying that you're not untalented and you're not lazy. You're just still figuring life out. And it is very normal. There is a stage in life where one has to actually figure life out, where you have to be in this pool of several cocktail of interesting opportunities, interesting career, interesting businesses, things that you can actually go into. Let me share a brief story with you. If you've been listening to me, you will know that I have the spirit of excellence. And what does that mean? It means that, oh, thank you. You can hear me on YouTube. Thank you so much. It means that I can actually do all things. I can watch people do things and I will do it, and sometimes even do it better than my teachers. So I say I have the spirit of excellence. Before I knew what it was called, I've called myself several things, right? But if you are and you have the spirit of excellence, you can easily latch on things, learn many things, get to do your thing and get well with so many uh, things. If you decide to learn how to sew, you will know how to sew. If you decide to do admin services, you know how to do that. If you decide to go into shoemaking, you actually do it. You watch someone make braiding once and you're able to braid it on your hair. You are multi-talented. Or maybe you even think that you're not talented and you're focused about where to go. Where is my direction in life? What am I going to become? Listen to me. It is normal. It is normal. You are in that stage of life where you need clarity and where you need to focus. Okay? Now, you need to know this very clearly. You don't need all the answers to move ahead, you need a direction. You don't need all the answers to move ahead in life, you need a direction. You need to know where you're facing and where you're going. You don't need to have the 10 years figured out. Oh, by the time in the next 5 years I'll be this, in the next 5 years I'll be this. No, you don't need to have all that figured out. You just need to have a direction. You need to have, I need you to hold on to that. This is something that I will say a lot in this live session. Just disregard everything that is happening in my background. I have children, and that is how I've seen them tonight. Okay, so if you are confused right now, you think that you're wasting time, you think that you're doing the wrong thing, you think that you hate your career, as a matter of fact, you have not figured your life out, listen tonight. By God's grace, by the time we finish this evening, you will have a direction. All right? Now, let's diagnose what is wrong with you. It is actually nothing wrong. I said that it is normal. But what do you think is wrong with you and why you are confused? Number one, many people are comparing themselves to other people. Last week on this live session, I was talking about, you know, templates. There is no template for life. Nobody's template is supposed to work for yours. You are a unique being. You have your own path in life, right? That was one of the things that we mentioned last week. Now, if you look at people who seem to get everything figured out, who seem to be far ahead of you, and you begin to compare yourself to them, I'm sorry to say you are not wise. No. Learning from people, taking people as role model is different from actually comparing yourself. Know where you are, understand your journey, and go through it as an individual, not as someone who is copying others. If you copy people and they change direction, are you going to follow them to change direction? You need to understand that you're unique and your path is different from every other person. If you are copying people, please, you need to drop it. If you have idols in human forms, people that you look up to, it's good to look up to people, but never ever compare yourself to them. If you keep comparing yourself to people, you are going to feel small. You're going to be confused because you don't know their direction. You don't know their destination. You're just following them. At the end of today, we are going to understand, you will understand your direction by God's grace. Okay? Another reason is there are too many options. So we live in a world of many opportunities. You can actually do business. It's very attractive. Everybody's shouting, do business online, right? And you've seen many people successfully done business, right? You can actually learn a skill. It's very easy to learn a skill these days. You can go online and learn a skill, even learn for free, right? You can actually start your own brand. You can sell products, you can do personal branding, you can brand yourself to be whatever, many things are happening outside there. There are so many options to choose from. And this is one of the reasons why many people are confused. Our cell phone gives us access to the whole world, to see too many things that we're not supposed to see, and begin to look for what to choose from. What do I do? Is it business? Is it career? Should I invest? Should I save? Should I relocate? Which country should I relocate to? Should I go for another degree? You are just confused about life. You need to learn that there are too many options and you cannot do everything. You cannot do everything. I just shared some minutes ago how I discovered that I can actually do anything. I can make hair very, very, very professional level. I mean, I made dresses for 10 years, right? It was dressmaking that brought me to the UAE, and I got the peak of it. I can actually train people. I can coach people. I mean, I teach people about business today, administration, organization, personal improvement, efficiency, and all these things. Many, many things I can do. I've even forgotten many of them because I had to intentionally say no to some of these options. So many things that I can actually do, right? You need to choose. Many things will look attractive to you. Many things will come easy to you. Yes, the Bible says you can do all things, but as I could do all of those things, I couldn't fly a plane, right? I couldn't fly a plane. I couldn't carry out surgery on people, right? So you need to be focused. There's so many opportunities. You need to prioritize. All right, you need to prioritize. When everything seems important, as a matter of fact, nothing gets done. So you need to prioritize to do what is important. All right. So I've talked about comparing yourself to another person. And another thing why many people are confused is waiting for the perfect sign. Are you waiting for the perfect sign, for something to click within, for you to get ready and know that, yes, this is my direction in life? Or are you waiting for a voice that will say, my son, in whom I am well pleased, this is your direction? Is that what you're waiting for? You're waiting for a big sign. You will wait a long time. You know why? Because direction is discovered. Direction is discovered. Your direction is not downloaded. It is discovered in movement. When you move, you get your direction. I don't want you to forget that. Don't wait. Okay? I'm a Christian. And we have many saying that says, don't wait. Wait on the Lord. Be patient. Wait for signs. If God is not moving, I'm not moving. Listen to me and listen good. This could be somebody's deliverance today. You, especially if you are, I believe, like a Christian, right? You have the mind of Christ. I don't know the kind of belief that you have. Me, my mind is aligning daily to God's purpose. So if something ministered to my mind to do, I believe it is the will of God. And I go hard after it. And this is the reason why I keep discovering. And I'm still discovering myself. Yes, thank you so much, Josephine. Direction is discovered in movement. Yes, it is not downloaded. You won't sit in a place and get it downloaded. It is discovered in movement. All right. So let's talk about how to find your direction very quickly. We are moving very fast today, and I love it. I love it so much. So, how do you find your direction? It's very important that you know this so that you don't miss it. It is very important that you know this so that you don't miss it. What is my direction in life? There was a time I was seeing a life coach, and he did not know how to advise me, because the more he was asking me questions, the more he wanted me to choose among the 7 things I was doing at the time, the more I wanted all of it. So it was difficult for him to even help me. Listen, even if you are so loaded, you are like a train, right? You know that your destiny is loaded. You can do so many things. And do you know how many rail or how many tires a train has? I don't know. I'm not sure if they call it tire. The rims, maybe it's called rims. A train still needs to move in one direction. One direction. Imagine if all those rims wants to move in different places. The train will not leave a place. It will be static. So if you've believed that, oh, you need to know how to do everything before you start, please, I need you to rethink. I need you to re-believe. I need you to, remove that belief and relearn. Because without focus, you cannot move, even if you have as much rims as a train. Even if your purpose, your greatness, your destiny is as huge and as long as a train, if you want to move in different directions at the same time, you will not move. You will be on a spot, God forbid. That is why you need to have a direction. That is why you need to have a path. That is why you need to have clear understanding and focus on where you are going. All right? So, your direction is often in 4 steps. I'm just going to brush through them because I believe we discussed this, or maybe we'll just dwell on it next time. I'm still taking us somewhere. Number 1 is that you find a pattern in your life. Now, listen to me. I'm very business oriented. And I know that in this life, we need money. Or is there anyone that doesn't need money? I need money. And I believe you all need money, right? You need to find a pattern. Okay? Find a pattern. What are you looking for? I'm going to tell you today. This is what many people pay so much for coaching for, right? The first one is to look for what excites you. What really excites you? What are you always excited about? That's the first thing. Now you look at another pattern, you found another pattern. What problem do you solving? Very important. You must be solving a problem with what excites you. If what excites you is music, is it solving a problem? Do you produce music that solve a problem? If your music brings happiness to people, it's solving a problem. You have to link what excites you into problem solving. That is another thing. You also need to find what people seek help of you from. People just walk to you and ask for your help regarding this area. You need to look for that pattern. 1, 2, 3. Is it the same thing? Is it looking alike? What excites you? What the problem? What solves a problem? And what people look out for you for? Is it looking alike? It is very important that there's a pattern, there's a connection within those things. Okay? And another thing is you can also look for another pattern in what frustrates you. You are always angry when it comes to that topic. When you see it on other people, you're always angry. The reason why I knew that I love dressmaking was I hate to see, people dress in a way that shabbily, you know. When I look at a dress, even at the time when I didn't know how to do anything, I know that this needs an adjustment. I would always, see something that is meant to be done. So look out for what frustrates you. Now, you need to now connect the dots. This thing that frustrates you, is it the opposite of what excites you? Yeah. If music excites you, then bad music must frustrate you. You just be angry, and people will be like, it's not that bad. You'll be like, what is not bad? This is really bad. Right? Does it solve a problem? Do people seek your help regarding this? See, if you can connect all these, or just go in your direction. Don't wait for any baritone voice anywhere. As a matter of fact, who told us that God must speak, like thunder all the time? The Bible says He speaks in still small voice. He will say it behind you. You are not the Israelites. Why would He be announcing and be talking to you with thunder? Why are you expecting that? Do you know how many people the Israelites were in the Bible? So if God wanted to talk to them or wants them to know that He's around, of course He needs all those things. And so you are waiting, you are expecting that something dramatic will happen. Listen to me, if you are able to connect all those dots, take your direction. I'm giving you that for free tonight. That is what we do when we are, discovering purpose for people. Okay? So if you are able to discover your purpose with this, please just go ahead. You need a direction. You don't need a full-fledged plan, 10 years spreadsheet. You don't need that. You don't. Okay? Another thing you need to do, if all of these things doesn't apply to you, find your strengths. Find your strengths. I my younger sister, the one after my immediate, will always say that everybody's talented in the family except for her. But she has a very beautiful soul. She's so calm. And I told her, you've not just found it, but I will not tell you. You need to find it. Now she's mending families because she's so calm. She can listen. How is she mending families? She's selling sexual enhancement for women, married women. I said, this one too that you are doing is part of it. At least you are helping families. All right. I know you are surprised about that. But hey, if you think you are not talented, you can't find anything. There's something you're good at. Strengths. Thank you so much. Find your strengths. Okay. So with all of that, clarify your desired future. See, listen, I believe there is a QR code somewhere. If you can see the QR code on YouTube and Facebook, please let me know. If you can't, can one of our team members from HPCC put the link to our community in the comment section? God bless you as you do that. You can join our community. It's free. Just join. In that community, we share things like this. We want you to enjoy a bit of it. That's why we came out. Okay, so please feel free to join our community. The link will be shared in the comments. Ensure that you join so that you can have access to all of these things. Okay, so the next thing is to clarify your desired future. Know where you are going. All right. Why do you need to clarify your future? Because a tomorrow that is not clear today, it means that you cannot make a choice, a good choice about it. So you need to be clear about your tomorrow today so that you can make a good choice to make the tomorrow better or to align with that tomorrow. Do you see? So you need to be clear. If you need a coach, join our community. If you need a coach, go to all our platforms. You'll find a link to book a clarity session. It is free. Go book a clarity session with a coach and see how we can help you to clarify your desired future. Okay? Speak to our coaches. I've mentioned that. All right. So now, how to stay focused? You need to pick one thing. You cannot have 10 goals and 5 projects and 500 priorities and 60 very important things to do and 25 urgent checklists. You will not run mad in Jesus' name. There's no way. It's not possible. It is not possible. You need to be focused. Just choose one thing and double down on it. One thing. I've just said if you need help in choosing one thing, book a clarity session. Okay? The link to the clarity session is being shared. God bless you all, our team members, for sharing the links. Ensure that you book clarity session. Okay? Remove distraction. Yes, our time is almost up. Remove distraction. Create weekly priorities. How do you create weekly priorities? Let me give you that also for free. This week, I'm going to focus on 3 things that aligns with my ultimate goal. 3 things. 3 things that aligns with your goal. Not 3 most important things. Not 3 most urgent things. Not 3 easiest things. No. 3 things that aligns. Okay? And you need to track it. You need to track it. And on this note, I'm going to invite you to join our waitlist for the next 30 days execution program. This next 30 days execution program is for professionals who are looking to start their side also. Enough of planning, enough of carrying it upon your head. We are starting the program very soon. You need to join the wait list when the time and everything will be communicated. But for now, we have a wait list of people who are ready to start the program. So what we are doing for those on the wait list is to prepare them for the program. So you need to join the wait list now so that you can get prepared. We'll prepare your mind for the program. Every single day, something is being dropped in that wait list that's helping people to get themselves together and get ready towards that program. All right. So track your progress. And what do we do on execution program for you? We help you to track your progress. We bring you back if we see that you are straying, and we assist you to ensure that you move from that idea into your first set of customers within 30 days. If you know HVCC, we don't promise what we cannot deliver. All right. So while I will be closing very soon, always what we do here, I'll give you some exercises. All right, and I'll just minimize it. I have 5 here, but let's make it 2. So I'll reduce it to 2. So the first one is go and write down the area I need clarity most in my life is dash. Okay, the area I need clarity most in my life is dash. Is it your career? Is it your business? Is it your health? Is it, your branding? Is it in your relationships? Go and write it down where you need clarity, where things are not clear and you need light. Write it down. And I need you to write it now. That's what we do on this live. Write it right now. Okay? All right. I'm just going to give you 2 more seconds and I believe you're done. Thank you so much, everyone who has joined on TikTok. I'm trying my best. Don't mind this, millennial. Yes, thank you so much, Saokwe, for putting that out. God bless you. And the next question, this is where I'll stop tonight, is my first line of focus is dash. So on that thing you need clarity on. Now, what would be your next line of focus? If I were you, my next line of focus might be to speak to somebody, might be to read a book, might be to seek a coach, book a clarity session with HBCC coaches. My next line of action is dash. Very, very important, because you need to go with that. On this program, that's what we do. And then when we meet next week, we will, I believe that you're a better person. I believe that you have been more equipped than who you were last week. So ensure that you join me next week. If you have a question, please put your question out there. Yes, thank you for those who have joined on Facebook. Wow. Yeah, I can just, oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see you all. God bless you. Thank you. On TikTok, I'm ready to take your questions. Our time is fast spent. Thank you, everyone who's watching on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm going to go through, the comments right now. Yes. Coach Josephine is saying you don't need all the answers. You need the right to have a direction. Yes, you don't. Let me show this. Understand that you're unique and you're different from other people. Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing contributions here. Having too many options to choose from. Yes, the problem. It is a problem. Direction is discovered in the process of movement. Yes, your direction is discovered in motion. It is discovered in motion. Somebody said we need money. Thank you so much. I also need money. I also need money. All right. Like, what excites you with problem solving? Yes, 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 thank you so much, everyone, for your contribution. Oh, okay. You don't know I was a fashion designer. All right, now you know I did that for 10 years. And then the direction changed totally. And I changed and I moved. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I believe that, okay, Silver Shoe, um, when you can connect the dots, take action. Yes, take it fast. Take action, quick action. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm still looking through the comments to find your questions. Next week is Q&A. We are doing full Q&A next week. We've had 4 episodes, 4 series. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go back to all those series to gather all the questions that have been asked. And next week, we will answer those questions. Come next week with your questions so that, we'll have an interactive session. I'm looking forward to a time where I can bring you up, you can join me. We can like have a discussion, right? We'll plan that in July by God's grace, so that I'll just bring some of my people up and then we'll have some interesting discussion. God bless you, everyone, for joining. I'm super excited and happy that you are here. See you all next week. Bye. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.